What's up, my Geralds with the gravitas and the sauce? This is your favorite friendly neighborhood fugitive back at you again, beaming you videos directly to your phone from your cupboard, cooking you up delicioso food because I love you, Gerald. I always love you, and I hope you love me. I hope you like, share, and subscribe to this video because I really want you to drive this war moon I got for you, Gerald. I'm your emperor, Gerald. I'm your conqueror, your king. Dare I say, your friend. That's what I got for you today, Gerald. OMNIMAN versus Bardock. We got you a smackdown. I'm sorry to tell you right now, as a man that knows both mediums like the back of his hand, OMNIMAN is not taking this home. Don't give this man any clout. Don't give this man anything. It took three. It took him, the old Viltrumite, and Mark. It wasn't Mark at the end of the series, Mark, so it wasn't like super duper strong Mark, but Mark was pretty strong during that point to blow up planets. That was his cap. That was his cap because that was his strength feat. Now this would all depend on heavily how strong old Saiyans were, but to put into perspective, and I believe when Vegeta came to Earth, he was still not as strong. With the first time when the Saiyans came to Earth, Vegeta still wasn't as strong as King Vegeta. And Bardock was supposed to be stronger than King Vegeta the entire time. So, fact check me on that. Fact check me. Fact check me. Fact check me. Seriously, fact check me. Fact check me. Fact check me. My DBZ thars. Fact check me. Fact check me. But without further ado, I ain't finna waste your time. Let's get it. Sponsored by Manscaped, so you know it's good.
This battle is sponsored by Manscaped.
Oh, that's how they starting it?
OMNIMAN versus Bardock,
the ostracized Viltrumite and the doomed Saiyan.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Ooh.
OMNIMAN, Earth's once greatest hero. Alongside the Guardians of the Globe, he protected the world from all manner of threats.
Yeah.
And then, in a single day, it all went horribly wrong.
Hi, OMNIMAN. How OMNIMAN? Who OMNIMAN?
Who indeed? Champion of Earth,
OMNIMAN?
best-selling author J.K. Simmons, yet it was all a charade, with his murderous rampage only brought to a halt thanks to his own son.
You know,
There's a lot going on right now, but that's crazy. I know like Death Battle is I know Screw Attack itself is just kind of like, well, Rooster Teeth itself has just kind of like been dismantled, and Death Battle is kind of running on by itself right now. But it's crazy to just see like how much the production value has just changed over time, especially with the recent budget cuts and stuff. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just crazy to see.
starts with his home plate.
Especially now because we've had years and years of like Wiz and Boomstick avatars. You notice how they started this, and we haven't seen a lick of the avatars. Yeah, it sucks. I like the avatars.
Totally lovely
I am an avatar.
Brutal
Last Airbender.
combat.
with a K. Or wait, no, that came later.
Viltrumites are among the most powerful beings in the universe, even more so after they purge the weaker members of their species. As a vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire,
What? Nigga, what?
powerful beings in the universe,
Nigga,
even more so
what?
after they purge the weaker members of their species. As a
There, right there. What the fuck is that? Ew. Brother, ew. Cut that shit off. Just go bald. What the fuck is that? Who beat your ass that bad? Was it this nigga? He looked like it.
vanguard of the Viltrumite Empire, OMNIMAN infiltrated Earth as Nolan Grayson, expected to prepare the planet for Imperial assimilation.
Which should have been easy, since he's got your classic strongman superpowers and he's basically invulnerable, easily knocking around asteroids the size of Texas.
He can fly at unbelievable speeds, soaring from Earth to the planet Thraxa in under 1 week. Thraxa is, quote, a couple galaxies away, give or take, so a minimum of 2 galaxies. Beyond the Milky Way's neighbor Andromeda is the lesser-known Triangulum Galaxy, which is over 2.7 million light-years away, Reaching it in under 1 week means Omni-Man must have flown over 142 million times faster than light.
Oh, and
What?
Viltrumites
Damn.
can't breathe in space, so he held his breath the whole way. And it's not like he was in a rush. He was on a...
I didn't know that. Shit. That nigga held his breath the whole... What?
soul-searching trip, contemplating the significance of smashing his own son's face in. Think, Nolan, think.
Yeah, this is why I'm never having kids.
You're missing out. But according to another Viltrumite, Thetis, a bunch of other Viltrumites who actually were in a hurry flew to Viltrum across the Virgo supercluster in less than 24 hours.
That's over 20 billion times faster than light.
You know,
Them some numbers.
don't really need to rush anyway. The older a Viltrumite gets, the
I'm still
slower they
confident.
age.
I'm still
According to the
confident.
Invincible
Bard, I got it. Bard, I got
Nolan
it.
is over 2,000 years old. And regardless of age, Viltrumites don't suffer muscle fatigue like humans do, so they rarely ever tire out.
Seriously? He's got parenting easy mode on, and he couldn't even handle that. I would have killed for that back when my daughter was born.
Well, you would have to be a Viltrumite first. A Viltrumite's body contains smart atoms, which they subconsciously manipulate. This cellular structure can effectively recall certain states of being regardless of their present environment, reacting to changes at an atomic level to perform the impossible.
Yeah, like surviving your intestines getting ripped out, or even more scary, ripping out your whole beard all at once. Ugh.
How the fuck did he do that? Nigga should be dead.
Only a Viltrumite could pull off something that disturbing.
Nolan
He should
is
be dead.
incredibly tough, but if he faces superior forces, his smart atoms can adjust to make him even stronger by comparison. This is why Viltrumites are considered invincible.
Most weapons in the universe can't even scratch a Viltrumite like him.
Even a ship's cannon like this one can't take down a Viltrumite, and it obliterated a massive solar disk nearly half the size of a star.
Speaking of planets, he's...
Okay, so he's durable as shit. He's more... Holy shit. Whoa, Omni-Man is way more durable than I thought. I might have been talking on my ass.
strong enough to shatter one by flying straight through it. A planet so big it has a whole ring around it.
The Roche limit factor dictates the size a celestial body must be in order to disperse orbiting material as a ring. In short, an Earth-sized planet can't support such a ring, meaning this one must be much larger.
And don't get me started on how the ring is actually made up of dead bodies because, spoilers? Just go read the comic.
If Roche isn't doing it for you, this planet also supports 5 moons in its orbit, and even the smallest is a perfect sphere, meaning its own gravity shaped it. At minimum, a moon like that must have a diameter of 600 kilometers, or 370 miles. Comparing this to the planet's diameter, we can tell this world is nearly 14 times larger than Earth.
Or
Damn.
it was before, you know, kablam.
I remember
Omni-Man
that
does
scene.
have his-
Dog, y'all remember that one scene from Invincible where they were basically just explaining in season 2 about like how animators get around having the budget cut and like animate, get around animating a talking scene and still saving a bunch of money, and it was just ways and tricks of the trade to like cut, and they're just teaching you through. I love scenes like that.
His weaknesses. Monsters like Ragnar's can pierce Viltrumite flesh, and he's extremely sensitive to a specific high-pitched frequency, which can destabilize his body's equilibrium.
But his real weakness turned out to be, you guessed it, fatherhood. Thanks to his son Mark, Nolan
Pussy shit, my nigga. See, this is why you can't be a father. Let me stop.
began to re-examine his perspective. And
I would
his
love to
place
be a
in the
dad one day. I
universe.
can't
He
even-
settled
I can't
down
even
in a
make
new
jokes
place,
like that.
Got himself a new job and even had a new kid with his new wife, who's a bug. The bug lady. He banged a bug.
Why, Omni-Man? How, Omni-Man?
Hey, everyone.
What you mean, why, Omni-Man? Shit, look at that.
Why, Omni-Man?
I mean,
How,
look at
Omni-Man?
that.
Hey, everyone.
Shit, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Deals with
Hear me
parenting
out.
stress in their own way. When Nolan was lecturing to Mark about how insignificant people are, Mark wasn't the only one he was trying to convince, if you catch my drift.
Nolan Grayson's real mission isn't planetary conquest or saving the innocent. It's to discover if a violent man who can break the world can also be a good father.
Godspeed, Omni-Man.
Now let's get to the GOAT. Whoa, GOAT is a stretch. GOAT is a stretch. Is Bardock a GOAT? Bro, who's peeling out in my fucking backyard? Sneeko? Anyway, is Bardock a GOAT? I don't know.
In the far reaches of the cosmos laid a world with a people like no other, born and raised to do just one thing: fight.
The
Little crash out.
A proud warrior
no
people
better.
from the planet Vegeta, ruled by, King Vegeta. Well,
Yep.
narcissist punch.
Exactly. Their pride blinded them to the truth of their impending doom. But perhaps one Saiyan represented the best of them, even during their waning glory days.
Bardock! He's cool, he's crude, he's got a
Ooh,
bad attitude.
this music.
He goes ape shit.
Yup.
You're totally screwed. And guess what? He's father of Goku.
Oh wow, I never would have guessed.
Damn, bro.
What
I
a
don't-
curveball.
So
They don't even look alike for real. How would y'all have guessed that?
what does that make Turles?
Look. Who's that? Turtles?
Who?
Nah, bro. If y'all don't know Turtles, y'all gotta be tapped in. Low key. This might be one of the greatest Dragon Ball villains of all time. Y'all might be sleeping on Turles as far as movie villains. This nigga Turles was actually
a
home.
killer, ruthless.
I'm saying it right now. As far as movie villains go and success stories go, there was like nobody that touched Turles for success. He had it. They literally hold him in the movie. Everything Zamasu was is Turles, except he actually is like the evil Goku.
Conquering planets in service to the Saiyan's true overseer, Lord Frieza.
They didn't just conquer planets, they wiped out every living thing, leaving Frieza uninhabited rocks to sell away. Bardock was an asshole. Well, until he wasn't.
Bardock's story has evolved over the years, with multiple iterations to draw from.
Including one where he's a brilliant scientist.
But only one is considered officially canon. Bardock's demeanor began to shift when he met and eventually married fellow warrior Guinea, and had two sons, Raditz and Kakarot.
No, Bardock didn't go totally soft. He was still a ruthless warrior. You know that iconic red headband of his? It's stained with the blood of his fallen friends. Hardcore.
Bardock could fly, move faster than light, and was naturally adept in using his ki as an explosive weapon.
AKA shooting lasers from his hands. True to his brutal screw you nature, Bardock's moves are all about overwhelming power. His final spirit cannon is like a ki-powered bazooka. His rebellion hammer punch ignites enemies on contact, and his rebellion spear basically turns him into a supercharged battering ram. The guy has no chill. He will run you over, break your spine, light you on fire, and then move on to the next guy.
Do it all!
A day's work for a Saiyan.
Marriage didn't change that. While Bardock cared for Guinea, in fact being one of few Saiyans of his time to actually have a romantic partner, he was still no family man. Like most Saiyans, he saw his sons as nothing more than future soldiers.
Bardock was a low-class warrior, so it was unlikely his kids would grow up to be anything more than battlefield
damn!
But they would still possess the
You gonna
Saiyan
take that, Goku?
power,
Get
a
up!
transformation that was the key to
Get up!
their planetary devastation.
Big monkey!
Under the light of a
Alright. Well, per the rules, we gotta. Yep, you earned it. You earned it. So when you see that, where's a boomstick? Notice just because you said that. No, I'm joking.
full moon, a Saiyan with a tail manifests the Uzaru.
This great ape form increases Bardock's power tenfold, turning him into an unstoppable kaiju. Quick, someone call Yajirobe!
While some Saiyans can maintain control over this berserker form, low-class warriors like Bardock don't receive the same level of training as those of higher birth. Prince Vegeta's control is so precise he can speak while changed, but Bardock cannot.
Hell, it's questionable if he even remembers everything that happens when he goes full tilt gorilla. The Saiyan strategy is pretty much just monkey see, monkey smash.
Despite being low-class, Bardock's power level nearly matched that of King Vegeta, who could destroy multiple planets at once. At about this time, King Vegeta's power level was around 10,000.
Yeah, we know power levels are kinda janky. Nobody can agree on what the number really means.
Outside of his fight with Gas, Bardock doesn't really show any high-end feats in canon, but we can use power levels to compare him to other characters with similar levels to better understand his potential.
Like when his son fought Prince Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? It's over 8,000. Yeah, the dub changed it to fit Vegeta's lip flaps, but we only cover the cold hard truth, damn it.
According to this movie pamphlet, Goku's power level between his fight with Vegeta and his trip to Namek was 10,000. This lines up with that previous reading and puts him on par with Bardock. Goku's training during the trip eventually raised him to 90,000
Fact check unnecessary. I was right. Well, kind of right.
upon arrival, but this gives us a clear window.
Yeah, early in the trip, he had to dodge a bunch of incoming asteroids and blast his ship away from a star, which is impressive considering the speed involved.
The planet Namek is outside Earth's quadrant of the universe, and it took his ship 6 days to make the journey. Traveling a quarter of the universe's diameter would put the ship over 9.5 trillion times.
Yeah! Okay, yeah, bro. Pack it up. 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 We're in the trillions! We're in the trillions, my nigga. Trillions times faster than light.
Of light. And Goku would have had to keep up with that kind of speed to do all that other stuff.
Makes sense given far weaker characters could reach the moon in a fraction of a second. Should be trivial enough for Bardock.
All this speed and power meant when Bardock and his team assaulted the planet Cereal, they went, cheerio!
Bardock ravaged the planet, annihilating its people, until he found 2 survivors, a mother and her child. Some may call it weakness, others a moment of clarity, but Bardock was suddenly reminded of his wife and recently born son. He chose to spare the 2, and even pushed himself far past his limits to protect them from his own Frieza Force allies.
I wonder if they're gonna give him
taunted
Super
that
Saiyan with
Frieza
this
had
one.
dire plans for the Saiyans' future.
This moment changed Bardock, making him more appreciative of his family and cautious of Frieza. When all the Saiyans were called back to Planet Vegeta for mysterious reasons, he had a hunch something was up. So, before his final stand, smashing through hundreds of soldiers before coming face to face with the tyrant, he sent his youngest kid away for protection. A choice that allowed his son to thrive. And hey, that's what good parents do.
A choice that would have a greater significance than Bardock could ever imagine.
And then Dildo Dickhead blew them all up and he died.
Frags.
Or did he?
Thwacks.
Bardock got killed so
They're giving him Super Saiyan! They're giving him Super Saiyan! It's over! 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 They're giving him Super Saiyan! They're giving him Super Saiyan! What do you got? Stop.
Was pulled away by these 2 who miscalculated and misplaced him incorrectly in the time stream.
blah blah blah, non-canon, whatever. He survived. And when he realized what happened, he got so unbelievably pissed off, he went Super Saiyan.
Yes!
Alright, this is very much an alternate universe.
I don't care!
But think about it. The Super Saiyan form is not achieved through training alone. It requires dedication, introspection, victory, failure, love, and loss. Frieza destroyed the Saiyans because he feared the possibility of the...
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Without them kind of milking that, if you have to if Vegeta can go Super Saiyan by the sheer fact of him just trying to surpass Trunks and Goku, well, not even Trunks. He didn't even know who Trunks was at the time. It was just the sheer shock value of not only his greatest seemingly rival surpassed him, but then just no this fucking 6-piece chicken McNobody shows up, and then he just turns Super Saiyan with no explanation. I'd be pissed as fuck too. Not only am I not 2, but now I'm 3 all of a sudden. Fuck no. Now imagine that, just that feeling. But you lost your entire race, your family, and Frieza still on the loose just to wreak havoc in the universe unchecked. And you alive, but kinda, but you don't even know what the fuck you are. And he only turned Super Saiyan when he realized, like, oh, bro, I'm, like, back in time with the Saiyans. Holy shit.
Super Saiyan, a Saiyan with power that could rival his own. But perhaps Bardock's transformation was more than simply...
And then this bitch-ass McFucknugget is over here just, like, looking like Frieza. I'm gonna take some aggression out, okay? This is a generational hatred. Your like great grandson has just made me Dio, and I will fuck your entire lineup starting with you now.
What if he had begun to take the very steps his son later would to achieve the form? Perhaps if Frieza had hesitated, even for a moment, his fear would have manifested before him right then and there.
Damn, pour one out for Bardock, who figured out how to be the truest Saiyan right at the end of it all. I know Kakarot would be proud. Hey, shout out to everyone who believed in us during our recent crowdfunding.
Me.
And joining you in that support is the first ever sponsor for an independent Death Battle episode, Manscaped.
Manscaped's newest masterpiece is the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra in
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. This is great. This is great for you. You know what? We're not gonna skip this. Save Death Battle. We're not gonna skip this. But before they do this, Death Battle, if you're watching this, I know nobody's watching this. Bro, Cosmic Armor Garo versus Armageddon. What the fuck? Doomsday? Cosmic Fear Garo versus Doomsday? Think about it.
forged gold. Talk about
just
a fancy
saying.
name.
This special edition trimmer is the perfect
I'm
tool for
just
the golden
saying.
era. of
Cosmic
hair
Fear
grooming
Garo
or
versus
precision
Doomsday?
luxury
Think about
performance
it.
Meat. There's limited quantities available, so you need to pick one up soon.
If you're anything like me, your scruff grows all over the place way too fast.
It's the year of Shadow. Death Battle. I'm just saying. We can get Hypersonic versus CC Goku. Think about it.
Or maybe you get
I
that
want the
itchy
internet to
scraggle
fucking
whiz head.
erupt in flames.
Either way, the Lawnmower 5.0
I want niggas
Ultra
to be
Gold comes with
yelling
two
at each other
green
after
occasion,
your
a trimmer
shit.
and a foil. And look at it. It's so slick.
It's waterproof, of course, and the new LED light illuminates even the trickiest spots, while adding a touch of elegance to your routine.
Join the 10 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped for all their grooming needs. Get the special edition Lawnmower 5.0
I use Manscaped. It's really good,
Ultra
honestly.
Gold while supplies.
No sponsor. I really use Manscaped genuinely. I really like their like crop preserver, bro. Their crop harvester and shit is fire, and their like ball deodorant is fire.
Blast.
Get 20% off
No
plus
sponsor,
free
no
shipping
sponsor.
with the
I
code
hey.
DEATHBATTLE at
Manscaped, sponsor me. Sponsor me.
manscaped.com. That's 20% off plus free
I
shipping.
use your
with
shit
the code
already.
DEATHBATTLE
Sponsor me, bro.
at
For real.
manscaped.com.
Thanks to Manscaped for helping our fans and members support the channel. Seriously, show them some love by clicking the link below.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time
Oh, this
for
music.
a death
Shit is
battle!
getting. What the fuck? Get that shit, dude. Get that shit, OMNIMAN. Nigga been a nasty girl.
Oh,
Look at him. He's been a nasty girl. He's finna see if Bardo's trying to match his free. I can respect it. Oh, he landed on Thraxa? Oh. Okay.
Great. Another gross bug planet.
This planet isn't anyone's to conquer.
Don't underestimate me!
This a slaughter, bro. Let that nigga know.
My son, sticking his nose in places he's not ready for.
My sons would kick his ass!
You! Talk that shit, nigga. Talk that shit. Talk that shit. I fucking hate, bro. I love Invincible, but real quick, can I say that real quick that I hate the fucking creator of Invincible? Do you know what he said? He was like, bro, Mark could definitely kick Superman's ass. Y'all gonna let that shit slide? Me personally, no. Now die, smart Adam ass nigga.
Whatever you are, you're an embarrassment.
I'm gonna say it right now. There is absolutely, positively no way that he should be pushed this far. Bardock should not be pushed this far. I'm just saying. Right now, hell no.
Wait till you see the real power of a Saiyan.
Crash out. Crash the fuck out. Who does he think he is?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Impress this, stunt fuck! Nigga, bitch! That's that combo I'm putting on y'all in Sparkling Zero. Drop your shit in the comments, nigga. For real, for real. Behind you. Nah, nigga, I don't care about you getting mad. You're not Mark. Who does he think he is, a Saiyan?
Shit. No. My sons. Leave me. I won't let you take me from my war.
This is crazy way straight, but that combos on that nigga. Let that nigga know, Bardock!
Your time is up! Saiyan!
No. No.
You said Saiyan. Remember it.
No. 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 They're gonna go with he's more durable. No! First off, I don't even agree with the way his smart atoms work. Out. Don't you show me it. Don't you show me it. Don't you show me it. I don't want to see that fucking KO.
Fuck.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Explain, 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 explain.
Okay,
Explain.
These Gokus have got to stop picking fights with guys in capes.
Pitting Saiyan against
Bro,
Viltrumite is
explain!
fascinating. Among the many similarities, 5 specific categories stand out.
Starting with speed. Bardock is much faster, given his power level matched Goku dodging asteroids at 9.5 trillion times light speed, much higher than the Viltrumite's fastest speed. Add on the 50 times multiplier from Super Saiyan and it's a huge difference.
Right, Bardock clearly has the speed advantage, but strength and durability are another story.
Though it doesn't seem like it at first, Bardock scales to King Veggie, who wrecked 3 planets at once, and Omni-Man only smashed 1. But given how big that one planet was, the numbers are actually pretty similar. Until we factor in the Super Saiyan boost, right?
Well, there's a catch. A major plot point in Invincible involves the coalition of planets admitting that their weapons cannot hurt Viltrumites.
So, when their ship's cannon obliterated this gigantic solar disk, it highlighted just how tough the Viltrumites really are.
This disc
I fucking knew it. I knew you were gonna go the durability route, bro. They're going pure power output for power output, but key doesn't work like that, bro.
completely block the sunlight and heat between a planet and its star. And this is no ordinary planet. Its size and density are so high that its inhabitants are as strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point, the spot that creates an uninterrupted view between sun and satellite, and the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question. This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons.
That's 24 zeros!
Which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger than base Bardock.
Weight doesn't equal power, bro. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Fact check. Fact check your shit. Fact check. Anyway, what else?
The Great Ape or Super Saiyan forms could make up that difference. So,
Da, 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 da. Fact check. Just to make sure. So to all the people in the back, how big is it?
As strong as Viltrumites just due to living in its natural
Uh-huh.
gravity. To fully block the light to such a planet and remain in consistent orbit, the disk would need to be positioned at its L1 point,
Yup.
the spot that creates an uninterrupted view
That's
between
crazy.
sun and satellite. And the disk itself must be about half the diameter of the star in question.
That's crazy.
This means the scaling of the disk puts it at 3 septillion tons,
that's 24 zeros.
which makes Omni-Man over 11,000 times stronger. Battle is sponsored by Manscaped.
Just a bit of
Who's
fact
like the
checking.
Great Ape. In contrast, Omni-Man's biology prevents him from tiring in most cases, letting him
Maybe he
travel
got
across
it.
whole galaxies for weeks nonstop.
Maybe he got it. I still say that like the weight of it doesn't necessarily equal the power output needed to destroy such an object. But I mean, to each his own.
And his smart atoms adjust to counter whatever physical strain he's subjected to.
Bardock's
This is a
crazy
great video,
speed
by the
and
way, Death
power
Battle.
made him
I'm
a
just
real
hating. I
challenge.
really wanted
Nolan's
Bardock to
strength,
win and be
experience,
right.
and sheer endurance presented an unstoppable and unshakable force that would inevitably land the killing blow.
When push came to shove, Omni-Man raised the bar. Duck.
And my nigga is the winner. But
The
I really
winner
want to see the
is
next Death Battle.
Omni-Man.
Next time on Death
Who?
Battle.
Okay. Okay. At the risk, shit, capture this right now. At the risk of sounding like a broken record, I think that Jorno is going to win. Why? Because I'm the anime man, bro. I just like anime characters. Fuck it. Anyway, bye, Gerald.